Hi, everybody. John here with PT. Welcome back to PT Ask Dan with Dan Hudock.
Hey,
How are
good
we,
day,
Dan?
John. I'm good.
Good day.
Yourself?
I'm excellent. Thank you very much. So let's talk about what I call sort of saving the sale. And I had a recent experience with a salesperson who was having a second or third call, I don't remember, but sort of felt the sale slipping away. And so they started reverting to saying things that they thought the prospect wanted to hear in an attempt to just keep their arms wrapped around the sale and the opportunity. So rather than sticking to their guns and the things that they knew they needed to get into that were maybe a little uncomfortable, maybe in the end the sale would be lost, but it would be for the better for everybody. So talk about that concept of just starting to say what they want to hear, what you need to do to hold on to it in the short term.
Well, we have to first consider we can't make somebody buy.
Yes.
And then that's what we try to do. We try to bowl them over with our greatness and all these wonderful things we want them to hear. But there's two rules I want to share. Rule number one, people buy for their reasons, not yours.
Yep.
So quit showing up and telling them all this wonderful thing about you and your company and your services and products, and instead try to find out why they would even buy in the first place. Rule
Yep.
number two, have the prospect give up.
Hmm.
What I mean by that is you're asking enough questions, you're having enough of a great conversation that the prospect sits there and goes, I have to do this.
Yeah. It's a natural next step. I just got to work with you. Yeah.
Yeah. And then don't allow the wishy-washy smoke stuff that gets thrown at us. I remember when I was meeting with the guy that eventually trained me in Sandler. And I was meeting with him and it was like, this is a lot of money. And I was scared to do it. And he said, so what do you want to do? And I said, I think if I just did everything in all the sales books that I read, I would be okay. And he said, well, then go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But I knew as I was saying, I should just do what's in the books, that doesn't work. And so he in essence kind of called me out on my bluff on that. And I said, you know what, that hasn't worked up till now. I don't see it working in the future. Let's go. And when I look back at that conversation, he wasn't trying to convince me about anything. I threw something at him and he said, well, then go do that.
Yep. Yep.
I gave up.
I think the interesting part too is sometimes prospects will challenge us to see if we keep saying the same things or not. And it's a weird dynamic in sales, but it's almost like they're peppering us, Lord, peppering us to see if we'll change or maybe if we'll lower the price or we'll do something a little different. And they're just really trying to understand and make sure that what they've got is what they've got.
Yeah,
So,
and I think also, John, they're trying to interject what they think will work.
yes.
And this is where we as the experts need to just calmly and gently say, appreciate you doing that. If that's what you want to do, I'm not your guy. We're not your company, whatever.
Exactly your personal story. So,
Yeah, there you go.
all right, everybody. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow.
Have fun.